Here's a trade proposal. 100 white liberal women for every one Venezuelan woman. We'll sweeten the pot. We'll give you 500 of them. Nope. Make it 1,000. Welcome back to If You Laugh, You're Conservative. Have you heard the new Maduro mix?
Make oil great again. Make oil, make oil, make
Terrible news, everyone. Tim Walz officially withdrew from re-election.
People think Tim Walz dropped out of the governor's race because of the billions of dollars of fraud in his state. But I think there's a deeper reason that actually verifies an important tactical political hypothesis. Tim Walz dropping out proves that through persistence and relentless determination, we can get a governor to quit his job if together we just keep calling him.
We've got conspiracy theorist right-wing YouTubers breaking into our daycares, demanding access to our children. We've got the President of the United States demonizing our Somali neighbors and wrongfully confiscating funds that Minnesotans rely on. It's disgusting and it's dangerous.
Tim Walz blaming conservative YouTubers and Trump. Tampon Tim flees from reporters after announcing he'll be dropping out of the 2026 race.
I'm proud of the way we treat our neighbors. I'm proud of the way that we welcome people to this state. I'm proud of the way that we innovate. And I'm proud of the way that we are optimists for the future. No one's taking this away from us. Not the fraudsters. Certainly not this president. Not on my watch. Tomorrow, I'll be back with you. I'll give you an update on America's best paid family medical leave program that is now a week into it. And at that time, I'll take all your questions. Thank you all.
Tim Walz will not seek re-election as governor, and what a fall from grace this has been for him.
You know, it's hard to run for re-election from a jail cell, which is where we hope to see him very soon.
Can you riz me up in a different language?
Yeah, I got you. Ready? Você, na verdade, me lembra muito de tubarão martelo. Sabe, aqueles que tem os olhinhos que são assim? Assim, bem longe.
What language is that?
Portuguese.
What'd you say?
I said you have beautiful eyes. Absolutely, just the hazel really pops.
Thank you.
Just getting roasted.
That's so sweet.
Told her she looks like a hammerhead shark. Her eyes are so far apart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mexican were a date, Maduro. Did you see they're trying to compare Didi to the president of Venezuela? They both got their oil taken away. And in prison, everything goes in Maduro without it.
It was easier to kidnap the leader of Venezuela than it was to find a child in a Minnesota daycare.
Should illegal immigrants get free health care?
Illegal immigrants should get a free ride home. They need to get the hell out of our country. Why are we giving them health care when they're not even supposed to be here? So why are we taking care of them and their needs? You have a whole country for that. And a lot of these people, they're leaving socialism. I thought socialism was where the health care was supposed to be free. Shouldn't it be better in your own country? They come here, they're ungrateful, they don't learn our language, they bring their own flags, they're musty as hell, they commit crimes, and then have the audacity to demand free stuff from us. Please, go home.
Hey, he said it, not me. I have yet to see an upset Venezuelan that Maduro was taken from leadership. Finally, a Disney movie that I would watch.
The American president is a coward! Come get me. I'm waiting. Well, how about that? Quicker than DoorDash.
You know, the left says that we invaded Venezuela. Maduro invited us in. He said, come and get me. That's an invitation. White leftists yell at Venezuelans for being grateful to Trump.
U.S. Empire, not your friend.
Los derechos humanos. No son venezolanos. No son venezolanos.
U.S. Empire, not your friend.
Señor Donald Trump. Señor Donald Trump.
I heard you're from Venezuela.
Yes, I'm come from Venezuela.
And you don't agree with any of these people here, right?
No, I'm not agree. I'm not agree with Trump.
How do the people in the Llanos feel about that?
Are you living?
Asking you
No, I asking you.
Have you been to Venezuela? Have you been to Venezuela?
For the last 1 year.
To every Venezuelan cheering right now, you do not want to be controlled by the United States. We're also under a dictatorship.
Imagine being such an arrogant crapbag that you would actually scream at Venezuelans over being happy about the liberation of their own country. Like you know better than they do. If you ever needed further proof that Democrats need brown people to feel oppressed, here you go. Honestly, the white liberal savior complex is the world's deadliest cancer.
I'm a liberal. Let me tell you why it's bad that you were freed from oppression.
The U.S. is claiming that you are being uncooperative with their efforts to trade for our oil and minerals and are threatening to place trade sanctions on Venezuela, Mr. President Maduro. That I'm being uncooperative? Really? Just because I lost an election and then chose to still be president, that all of a sudden I'm uncooperative? I didn't bring that up, but yeah. Okay, then maybe I let China and Russia bring their boats and missiles to our borders really close to their shores. Ask them how cooperative they think I'm being now. But sir, that could be seen as an act of war or at least an act of aggression against the United States. Okay, I want you to send this message to them directly. Come get me. Come get me. I'll be waiting here in Miraflores. Come get me, you cowards. Sir, the U.S. has the first, second, and third biggest Navy and Air Force in the entire world. Are you sure you want to pick a fight with them? I'm not scared of them. We have our own military capability. They have to get past our anti-air and our radar as well. Sir, they already destroyed them just now. And America just sent a message that we are getting their freedom package. What the hell is a freedom?
Oh, yeah. It's a little CCR, my friend.
We didn't really invade Venezuela because of drug trafficking. This isn't really just about oil. It's about China, which deployed a spy ship off the coast of Venezuela in August to monitor our military. It's about Russia, which landed planes that can carry nukes to America at least 3 times in Venezuela. It's about the fact that Maduro wasn't even the democratically elected leader of Venezuela and was giving our biggest rivals the ability to hurt America in our own backyard. This is about power.
It's about a $25 million bounty that the Biden administration put on Maduro's head, but never went after him for.
Trump isn't the first president to make a power play for America. He's just the first to be honest about it. Maduro is an ally of China and Russia. Venezuela's military equipment mostly comes from China and Russia. Russia was building a weapons factory in Venezuela. Russian military contractors were Maduro's personal bodyguards. China has poured over $100 billion into Venezuela. Today, most of Venezuela's oil goes straight to China. Just hours before we captured him, Maduro was meeting with China's special envoy. Venezuela has 17% of oil reserves in the world. Do you want that controlled by China? Some people are saying it's immoral to interfere with Venezuela's affairs like we are. But guess what? China and Russia already were. And maybe you think it's immoral for us to get involved, even though they are. But morality is a convenience that only the powerful can afford.
Delcy Rodriguez has been sworn in as the new president of Venezuela. It comes as mixed reactions pour in from around the world after that surprise U.S. mission in Venezuela. We should mention Rodriguez used to be the vice president under Nicolas Maduro. Now she's being sworn in as interim president there.
Look, lefties, a Hispanic woman is president. Shouldn't you be out in the streets celebrating? Meanwhile, in Venezuela, homebuyer, I don't want neighbors. Oh yeah. This is the dream, everybody. Oh, the view. The solitude. If you had a few $1 million to spend on a home, would it be a cabin on a bunch of acres on a mountainside? Would it be a big house in the city? Drop a comment down below.
So let me get this straight. Joe Biden puts a $25 million bounty on Nicolas Maduro's head for his arrest and capture. President Trump orders his military to go in and arrest and capture Maduro. And now the Democrats are outraged over this? Does that make any sense? Trump derangement syndrome? Maybe?
telling my dad if he drinks Starbucks, it'll make him talk in English.
Rápido, a ver. What the hell? I'm speaking this fast.
Don't paint it camo. It's not going to look good.
So y'all notice anything weird about all of these left-wing protests over Venezuela? I mean, other than the fact that they're simping for a violent dictator about 2 seconds after screaming "no kings" in the street, just set aside that rampant stupidity for a second and check this out. This is New York City. See this sign right here? Remember that. Because this is Chicago. Same day, same sign. This is Orlando. Same sign as this one in New York City. Boston. Same signs, same day. San Diego. Clear on the other side of the country. Same signs.
They put as much effort into improving America as they did printing signs, we'd be in a much better place right now.
And all of this was hours after news broke that the United States had arrested Maduro. Gosh, I wonder how all these signs get made so fast. Almost as if it's being funded by really deep pockets or something. Because there's absolutely no way that a bunch of purple-haired, oat milk latte swilling hipsters from coast to coast managed to mass produce a bunch of professionally printed signs in the 5 hours between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. just in time to march through half a dozen major cities by 10. Not without being bankrolled and supplied, which is a question you'd think that the media would ask. But no, none of this is grassroots. It's not real. It's being manufactured in a communist factory by elites who are looking to get rich off of left-wing stupidity.
Liberals forget that the internet is forever.
Quickly turn to Venezuela, where Maduro once again demonstrated his complete disregard for democratic norms and proceeded with his illegitimate inauguration. As President Biden emphasized during his meeting with President-elect Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia on Monday, January 6, we believe that it is essential that the will of the Venezuelan people is respected. In coordination with our partners, we've given Maduro and his representatives every opportunity to restore democracy, but they haven't. So today we are building on all of our previous actions and taking further major actions. We announced new sanctions on key Maduro-aligned officials as a part of our efforts to hold them accountable, and we imposed more visa restrictions totaling nearly 2,000 individuals. We also increased the reward amount to $25 million for Nicolas Maduro and his so-called Minister of Interior as part of the Department of State's Narcotics Rewards program.
How quick they are to forget. It used to be shame on Maduro. Now it's shame on Trump for capturing the person that we used to shame. Democrats, you can't illegally arrest a president. Also Democrats. Funny that. Just two corgis chilling out the beach in the sand. Nothing to see here. Liberals after Trump gets rid of Venezuela's dictator. The entire Hispanic world after Trump gets rid of Maduro. I think the left is also upset that this is proof evident that socialism doesn't work so well. Now, let's not forget about these Somalia daycares, people.
Look at me. I run the daycare center now.
And who gave you permission?
My boy Tampon Tim, a.k.a. the fraud father, gave us the green to open this here quality leering daycare. So we ran with it. The rest is history.
You realize the sign? It spells learning, not leering.
Well, this is the first thing the children learn. They see the sign and we test them with visual aids. This is how we teach.
Wait, I thought that in Minnesota, to be a licensed daycare, you're required to have a 15-square-foot playground within 2,000 feet of the building?
It will pop up tomorrow morning. Don't worry about it.
You have all the documents, right?
There was a break-in, and they stole the documents, unfortunately.
How did they get in?
Well, they broke in through the wall. It was behind the water heater.
Okay, where are the kids, though? I didn't see any kids.
Because it is not our business hour right now.
It was easier to capture the leader of Venezuela than it was to find a kid in these daycares.
What?
So you're saying there's nothing fraudulent happening here?
There is no fraud. Wallahi la azim. Zero fraud here. Tell him, baby.
Yeah, I understand fraud is bad.
Abdi, you cheated on me? I'm telling Mom.
No, Ilhan, baby, don't do this. Don't tell our mom.
Wow, a bunch of garbage.
It's not legal
to do this. It tells people why not. Well, it's not legal because it violates international law.
What about the assassination of Gaddafi?
Right. And this sort of represents this new, I've never seen it before, for the president of the United States to kill, I believe he killed over the U.S. government killed over 100 people, including civilians and military, in Venezuela during this kidnapping.
Do you remember Obama? His nickname was Bomber in Chief, Sonny. You know, when these women speak, all I hear is like the parents in all those Charlie Brown cartoons and the Peanuts cartoons. Rest in peace to the 2 weeks I just spent turning up and ignoring the political state of the world. Almost Monday. All right, now spend the next couple weeks hitting the gym, Olivia. You can do it, sister. The real reason why we're taking over Venezuela?
You hear that sound? Oh, that's music to my ears. I love that sound. Other people don't like it. I love it.
We don't say daddy. We always say papacito. Papi. Papacito. Papacito.
This is Venezuela's greatest export right there. 6 a.m. on a Sunday and you accidentally made eye contact with your dog.
Tell her I'm sorry. And I just need a couple more days on the money I owe her.
Does your dog bite? No. He judges.
How bad is the fraud up in Minnesota? Well, it's so bad that the guy who was just running for vice president is not running for governor anymore. That's right. Tim Walz withdrew. That's how bad it is.
Running into 2026 like...
Dinner with Trump or dinner with Musk?
Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because, man, Trump is cool, bro. I don't really trust Elon like that. He give me backdoor vibes. I don't know. Donald Trump, he's cool, man. He's funny. I don't know. He's a bit transparent. He says some crazy stuff. He shows you how he's coming. So I like Donald Trump. Got a good personality. Feel like I can learn from him. Trump Jr. in the building.
So I was in the market. I do not believe that Islam and those practicing this religion are compatible with institutions of the West.
I don't think you're going to get much debate out of me on that particular question. Though there are some who do want to debate that on the right. John Adams says the general principles of Christianity, in which all the sects agreed, and the general principles of English and American liberty are the principles upon which independence was won. It is simply an historical fact that we are a Christian nation with a history of tolerating all sorts of deviations, but nevertheless with a norm. The differences between the Christian and Muslim conceptions of God are manifest. In Christianity, God sends his son as a mediator between man and God. In Islam, God is wholly transcendent. There is no way to reach him. These are radically different conceptions. They've led to radically different civilizations, and we can't just paper over those differences. We can be nice and kind, but we can't be everything to everyone. We have to be a specific civilization. And for us, if our civilization is not animated by the Spirit, which has animated us from the beginning, namely the Holy Spirit, our civilization will be nothing at all.
Amen. Is your dog taking the garbage out?
Oh my God.
As we enter into this new year, just remember to try your best and work extra hard. There are millions of illegals depending on you and your tax dollars to keep their leering centers open.
Cheese to the head works every time. Oh, it does work.
Yeah, I want to hear my cheese drop.
God bless America. Okay. not just a show card.
I don't know why we can't just acknowledge that it's been a good thing what's happened. This wasn't a war. This wasn't boots on grounds and in that kind of a way. This was surgical and very efficient. I think as a Democrat, just because it's a different party here, it's like I'm open to better opportunities for Venezuelan. And now I turn to a lot of the Venezuelans in our nation, and they're all celebrating these things.
Fetterman, just come over to the right, brother. Puppy attack.
Sorry? My dog said
There doesn't seem to be much yoga being performed, these puppy yoga classes.
In Louisiana, your safety matters to us. That's why we want to be safe in Louisiana. So come on down to Louisiana and see exactly how safe you are when we're safe here in Louisiana, because safety in Louisiana is the thing that we want to be safe about. So make sure you come on down and see how safe we are here in Louisiana, where the safety is. Come on, dear.
Should our enemies choose foolishly to challenge us, they will be crushed by the violence, precision, and ferocity of the War Department. In other words, to our enemies, F-A-F-O.
I mean, homie really backed up his words with action, though.
If necessary, our troops can translate that for you. Another way to put it is peace through strength, brought to you by the warrior ethos. And we are restoring both. No more identity months, DEI offices, dudes in dresses. We are done with that shit. The era of politically correct, overly sensitive, don't hurt anyone's feelings leadership ends right now. At every level, either you can meet the standard, either you can do the job, either you are disciplined, fit, and trained, or you are out. Each service will ensure that every requirement for every combat MOS returns to the highest male standard only. Because this job is life or death. Standards must be met. And not just met, at every level we should seek to exceed the standard, to push the envelope, to compete. It's common sense and core to who we are and what we do. It should be in our DNA. Because war does not care if you're a man or a woman. Neither does the enemy. Nor does the weight of your rucksack, the size of an artillery round, or the body weight of a casualty on the battlefield who must be carried. This is not about preventing women from serving. If that means no women qualify for some combat jobs, so be it. That is not the intent, but it could be the result, so be it. Personnel is policy. But I look out at this group and I see great Americans. But if the words I'm speaking today are making your heart sink, then you should do the honorable thing and resign. Well, today is another Liberation Day. The liberation of America's warriors, in name, in deed, and in authorities. You kill people and break things for a living. You are not politically correct and don't necessarily belong always in polite society. We are warriors. We were built to load up in the back of helicopters, 5 tons, or Zodiacs in the dead of night, to go to dangerous places, to find those who would do our nation harm, and deliver justice. You are different.
I got a serious question for you. How come the same people that are mad about ICE separating families are also the ones that forced my mother to die alone in a nursing home in 2020?
Granny's making a whole lot of sense.
When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before.
Dear white people, if this video shows up on your For You page and you don't have a problem with black people, would you be my friend? That's all I wanted to know. That's all I'm trying to find out.
Sure, I'll be your friend, because I'm not a white liberal woman.
My friend, Mr. President, I already know they're not going to get you down. You just keep going. Because the forgotten men and women of this nation are grateful for your leadership. They are grateful for the vision, and they are grateful, frankly, for the people that live here.
Do you think that this person is a patriot or a traitor?
Patriot, 100%.
Why do you say that?
What Charlie did for our country, as far as helping Trump get elected, what he stood for, everything about Charlie Kirk, there would be no way you could say he's a traitor. Everything he's done was for the country, which makes him a patriot.
If feminists had their own country, would they survive?
Absolutely not. I think they would eat each other.
Why wouldn't they survive?
The thing about feminists is they actually hate women. They try to hide under this disguise of like, oh, we love women, but they really want to be men, but then also hate men because they're jealous of them. If you just get a bunch of feminists in a room, like I said, I feel like they'll just all start attacking each other. There will be a moment where they do find a disagreement, and the only way that they'll be able to go on is to be violent. That's what they do.
Dinner with Trump or dinner with Elon Musk?
I'd probably say dinner with Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because Trump's the president of the whole country. He's more powerful than Elon Musk right now. Trump is also a boss businessman. He's a boss. He's done the hotels. He's done a lot with the UFC. He's done a lot for the country. He's ended several wars. So I'd want to talk with Trump and just see how he went from businessman to president.
When the interviewer becomes the interviewee.
President Trump is cleaning up these cities, these Democrat-ran cities. Yes, he's cleaning them right on up, y'all. And he ain't using no Clorox. Nope.
Sister.
There existed a creature that produced a vile toxin that when it spit in the direction of its enemy can cloud the mind with poison and cause blindness, irritability, and even deafness. This ratchet creature that I'm talking about is actually the DC liberal. This is just an animatronic dinosaur.
I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know one thing. I ain't no African American. I was born right here in the United States of America.
Hell yeah.
In a Kentucky hospital, which makes me 100% pure American. Just like you.
Do you identify as American? Pick up an Identify as American t-shirt from conservativevibes.com.
This explains everything.
Oh, that's why. Dude brought his own chopsticks to our date.
When Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan were... I'm sorry, did you want some too? There you go. Yeah.
You know, the only thing I see wrong here is he just assigned you the dark side.
Whenever we go to the Olympics, they don't call us out by race or ethnicity or anything like that. They don't say German American, African American, or Asian American or anything like that. They just call us straight Americans. The only time we start talking about race is when we get back home. We got to put our own little spin on it. The first black American to ever do this. The first Asian American to ever do that. Guys, let's stop with the race crap. If you're an American, you're an American. That's it, and that's all. American.
I'm so tired of this narrative that white people are the enemy. No. Racist people are the enemy, and they come in every skin color, not just white. Love you, Uncle A.
Hold on 1 second. We have a special message from the Leering Center.
I know a lot of people want to send blankets or water. Just send your cash.
How many genders are there?
2.
What are they?
Male, female.
What about the people that say there's like 20 different types?
Well, there's 2 genders and a near infinite number of mental illnesses.
Oh, wow.
An 850 horsepower supercharged Ford van.
Oh, dude, what the hell are you doing up there?
That's absurd. Might need to tighten up that suspension a touch.
Hey, did you feel the bottom out?
Nick Shirley just ended Tim Wall's career. Ilhan Omar, you are next because the fraud was happening all in your district.
Not a Coco Melon household.
I was reading one day and I came across something that said, a satisfied life is better than a successful life. Because a successful life is measured by others. A satisfied life is measured by our hearts, our minds, and our souls. That's interesting. I like it.
Okay, get it. My only question is, where do I get one? What a 850 credit score sounds like.
Oh my heavens!
Oh my heavens!
Wow. Oh my heavens!
I think he has some of that white privilege. What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you identify as American? I identify as American t-shirts, freedom shirts, and We Are Charlie shirts available on conservativevibes.com.